Hi, you're watching Clouds in the Kitchen. Just joking, this is actually a glass washing thing device. I'm gonna teach you how to make the perfect garlic basmati rice. Basically what I did here is I have about 2 cups of basmati rice that I washed under running water until the water turned white, clear, completely clear. And then I left it drying so it kind of goes loose like this. And then I start the cooking process. What you will need is extremely simple. You need boiling water, a pan, some vegetable oil. Don't use olive oil because it goes weird. The taste goes weird. Also, it cannot stand high temperature, so it's not quite healthy for you. A little bit of a garlic. As you can see, my little bit of garlic is a bit suspicious because I love it. So there are about 3 cloves of garlic that I mashed here in this tiny little mortar. I prefer it because it actually lets the oils of the garlic come out, and then the flavors are amazing. So basically I've got the garlic like this, as you can see, top of it, can you see? Yeah? And then you just kind of fry it for a little bit because you're gonna fry the rice as well, so it will keep cooking. Right, so you put the garlic and the rice together and then you mix it. The fire at this point is quite high, but you're here, you're looking after it, so you don't really need to worry so much, and you keep stirring. Yeah. Now you're gonna need to listen to this. Can you see it starts to pop a little bit? Can you hear it? Okay, it means that it's kind of cooked. You want the rice warmed through so that the grains are slightly white. This will take like 1 or 2 minutes of you stirring constantly. Then, at this point, I prefer to put salt. Yeah, generous, because you're not cooking for sick people. Or maybe you are, you don't put salt. And then the water. This is being boiled already, okay? And you're gonna hear this fabulous noise. And I'm gonna tell you about measures in a minute. You let it go like this. Okay, people say, oh, what kind of measures do I use? So normally what I do is 2 cups of rice, raw rice, for 2.5 cups of water. But a better way that I found for myself, because I've never been good at making rice because I like it fluffy, I hate soggy rice. What I do is I will put this on top. If you can just bring the camera for me, please. I'm cooking for a fireman, but he won't let me show his sexy man. My friend. Okay, basically when it's boiling like this, yeah, you can bring the heat down. Yeah, and you're gonna see the little bubbles coming through. What I want is for you to put the length of your nail above the water level. So you put water, cover your rice, and then leave like 1.5 centimeters extra. And then you bring it to the boil. Okay, remember you're not going to stir this after it has boiled. There is another thing you can do if you want at this point, is you can squeeze half a little lime, just like that. Yeah, this will help to break the starch and it will ensure you a very nice fluffy rice at the end. When you bring it back to the boil, you just let the pan settle and then you cover it, okay? And then you turn it right down. Okay, I'm gonna even put it in a lower heat to make sure it doesn't burn. And I'm going to show you something that I've made earlier. Ta-da! Okay, this is what it looks like. Let me get a spoon. I want to show you something. How do you know it's ready? This is going to take about 15 minutes. Mostra eu. This is going to take about 15 minutes. I asked him to show me. This is going to take about 15 minutes for the water to evaporate. So the rice will absorb the flavors, because normally people boil them and they boil the rice with water and it tastes like nothing. So what you've got here is a fluffy basmati. Look how amazing it is. And you can see the little holes. Can you see here? this little hole, that is one of the holes that gets created by the boiling process. Once it's boiled and you see that there's no water, just to make sure that there is no water at the bottom, because you can't quite see, what you do is you push it from the side like this with a knife, and it should show itself in the bottom. Can you catch it? You can see it's dry. Another way is, after you've done this for a while, is to watch out for your hair and listen, and it goes slightly sizzling, and that's when you know your rice is ready. I'm gonna have a go at this. I love it. It's perfect. This is taking me no time. We're gonna have this with a fish stew, but we're known to make perfect rice, so people actually sometimes just have it on its own. Thanks for watching Clouds in the Kitchen. Have fun.